The Rats in the Walls by H.P. Lovecraft. Now, this is probably one of Lovecraft's top works. Definitely in the same league as At the Mountains of Madness, Herbert West Reanimator, my opinion, and Boo Rats. And at the Mountains of Madness, mentioned that one. Call of Cthulhu, and Shadow Out of Time, and Shadow over Innsmouth. Now, this was before Shadow over Innsmouth. This was written in 1923, and it has a great air of World War I exploration. Of course, we deal with one of the I don't want to say tropes of Lovecraft, the three styles of Lovecraft. There's the Edgar Allan Poe inspired. There's stories about cursed lineage, which is this is about, and there is tales about occults and magics and foul abominations through evolution and madness and good old political incorrectness, because I'm just going to say it, his cat is named Nigger Man. Alright? And Lovecraft did have a cat of that name growing up as a child. My mom told me stories growing up. She's a baby boomer. And growing up in the 1960s, they had a black dog named Nigger. And it's just so politically incorrect. It just, certain words have certain powers to them. I understand that's a racial slur based off Latin and all that. And I don't think there's no inherently bad words. I think it's the intent behind the word. It just that has the power of it. I think you should be more concerned about the person using the word, not the word itself. You're just looking at it at a surface level. Aside that, I did listen to a radio play of it, Atlanta company radio play, and they do great radio plays. Oh my god, I listened to the version of Harlan Ellison. He voiced the character of Delapour, which is fantastic. I love Harlan Ellison, great writer, really liberal-minded, really cynical, and really brutal in his writing, so it's kind of great to have a fellow writer act out in the play. Good voice acting on it. You can look it up on YouTube. And I just love Harlan Ellison. He has a great high-strung, raspy voice, and he's very passionate. I've listened to his audiobook version of I Have No Mouth, But I Must Scream, and just how, I did review it, and just how just frothing at the mouth he gets so impassioned, and just like he has just so much energy, and he's just a great guy. He's so interesting. like he's cynical, and his stories are a bit mean-spirited. But unlike Mark Millar, he's actually talented and has my respect. This tale has a lot of echoes, or later on echoes, of what would be Shadow over Innsmouth. As Curse of Lineage, there's our subhuman monsters that live below the surface of pig monsters that feed off the flesh of men, and just dark occults and perverted laws of evolution and nature and the natural world and order, and just everything celestial just goes right out the fucking window because it's so insane, and just it's really good. And this story has inspired many people, like great director John Carpenter. He on the documentary of Lovecraft Fear of the Unknown, he was saying that it was Rats in the Walls and At the Mountains of Madness that inspired him the most. That's the one that his father would read to him for bedtime stories. But it's a really great AAA story of Lovecraft. Especially, it got rejected from several companies because it was too gruesome, too terrible. It's out there and it's interesting, and and the family lineage of the Delapour family, of that his son dying from post-traumatic stress disorder, and just giving up on life, the will to live, because he's seen some horrible stuff in the trenches of World War I. We see that in Boardwalk Empire once again with Jimmy Darby's character. Wish they didn't kill him. Anyway, he was my favorite character. Now I have Richard Harrow, so I'm fine. But, where was I? Trench... no, I was thinking of trench knives. Great zombie weapon. Zombie Survival Guide will be reviewed when I get to it. I'm definitely going to take a break after the Lovecraft month, because I am getting taxed. Or, it's quite taxing. I'm getting quite burnt out. But it's good. You gotta keep yourself busy or you fade away. what else can I say about it? It's such a good tale. I don't want to spoil it all. It's a great ending, interesting, just great depths of madness and malice and just foul things beyond our comprehension and natural law. All good up. It's a great focal point, or a great kind of spire of Lovecraft's works, and this kind of puts it all in one package. Excuse me, indigestion. Please check it out, The Rats in the Walls by H.P. Lovecraft. Yeah, have a good day, people.